Hello everyone. It's 10:35 p.m. Still New Year's Eve, and this is, you know, proof that I was in the hospital. You see that? So I'm I'm you know, well, it didn't really rain today. I don't know if it rained this morning, but right now it's dense fog. So I'm back from the hospital. I am extremely tired, sleepy, and sleep deprived. And well, I'm so tired that I do not even care to stay up for midnight to ring in the new year. I'm not even excited about the new year like usual. Yeah, usually I'd be excited about the new year. But knowing that everything gets worse and worse every year, I don't feel like I have anything to look forward to. And then realizing that my life is not my own, being gang stalked, you know. So, um, I'm not gonna say that much on here right now, but tomorrow I'm scheduled to check out of the hotel, but I might have enough funds for one more night. I might have enough funds for one more night. And I might have enough funds for one more night, possibly, and maybe enough for maybe one meal. So, and Monday I'm supposed to start the new job, but yeah, I think I have enough to get one more night, but I don't know what the rate is gonna be tomorrow or what they might charge me tomorrow. See this? Irritating and itching. So I don't know what the rate is gonna be tomorrow, but I should have enough funds for to hold me over to pay for a room. Another night for tomorrow night. But then Monday I start the new job. Supposed to start the new job. And I'm supposed to start the new job, and but then I'm kind of scared because I won't have the money for food or transportation, because I'm supposed to start at 10 o'clock in the morning, I think. But I don't know how many hours I gotta work. And Monday is supposed to rain, and Tuesday is supposed to rain 100% chance, raining really bad, and I'm not sure about Wednesday. But then Thursday and everything else supposed to be back to cold at night again. So I might need help with, because if I were to work on Monday night and it's supposed to rain, if I were to work on Monday night, I would need help with food. I would need help with money for food, an Uber ride. I'm not sure how much it would be the Uber ride. If it might be $20 or $25, I don't know. If it's from here to the job. And also I would need help with one more night. If multiple people can pitch in, to help me out. So as far as I know, I just have um I think I have enough for a hotel room for tomorrow night. But barely, I might have, like, because I would have to pay tomorrow morning in order to stay here one more night. And then um I don't know how much I would have left over for food. Maybe, I don't even know if I might have $10 or $15 left over. I don't know. So it's hard, and then it's a hard struggle. And then Tuesday is the day I finally get the Social Security check. And I was trying to, as I said, I was trying to see about an opportunity for any motel stay or extended stay or whatever that could be affordable, and I can stay off the streets. And if I can work with my writings as a side hustle, as a way to make a living. And so I'm just tired, too tired to take these stickers off, these thingies where they do the heart EKG thing. I feel icky and uncomfortable and just annoyed with having them on me. But I'm too tired to take them off. Too tired and exhausted to take them off. And I hope I can sleep good tonight. I'm going to try to push myself to do my hygiene tonight. I might end up being up anyway, where I didn't want to be up and ringing the new year. I just wanted to go to sleep. But by the time I'm done taking a shower and brushing my teeth and everything, you know, by the time I'm done taking a shower and brushing my teeth, it might be past midnight. So, um, so, I want to go into more detail, more specific detail, and I hope I remember everything. But I'm too tired to even talk about, my day and what happened at the hospital and everything. Um, I'll tell y'all tomorrow about what happened at the hospital. Haven't been to the hospital in almost exactly 2 years because I had to go to the emergency room for pain in my heart. Excuse me. I had to go to the emergency room for heart pain on New Year's 2021, and I had a disaster experience and a ruined day. Was that New Year's? Yeah, I think it was. Wait a minute. Uh, it was either on New Year's or a day or two after. I thought it was exactly on New Year's. But my heart was hurting really bad, and they were hitting me with the directed energy weapons, and I think that happened earlier. And I'm gonna tell y'all in detail what happened because I really think that that they were hitting me with weapons on purpose, hoping that they can disable me from getting to go to the new job on Monday. But they want to keep up the false narrative that I'm lazy and don't want to work. And that Mission Impossible perp um, does not know me, but falsely accused me of never working a day in my life, and trying to say, oh yeah, we drive the cars we drive, and we eat the food we eat, and we have the houses we have, and it's called working for it. And he said some other stuff, and so I'm like, yeah, it's not called work when you get paid to torture, traffic, and ruin people's lives. That's not called work. You know, to make offensive comments on a computer all day and watch somebody's every move, and make up lies on them and bully and abuse them, that's not work. So shut the fuck up, liar. Perping, gang stalking is not a job. It's not honest work. It's nefarious. Black bag jobs, I think they call it. You know. So I have some other stuff to say, but I just want to say that yeah, so if I would have had, I estimate that at least before Monday morning, if people can pitch in, I need help with another about $150, and then I get the Social Security check on Tuesday, plus the other $100 that thought I was supposed to get yesterday. I thought I was supposed to get that yesterday. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had to ask for more, you know. But I don't know if, just to stay on the safe side and have some cushion, you know, I was hoping to have help with $150 before Monday morning, you know, because it's very crucial. I got to get there to work on time. And it's supposed to be raining, and yeah, it's supposed to be raining. I gotta get there, and I definitely gotta get change of clothes before I go. You know, I definitely gotta get change of clothes. And due to me not having the funds from the $100 from Venmo, I thought I was gonna get the opportunity to get to wash these two outfits that I have. Well, they're not matching outfits that go together, but it's, you know, shirt and pants, you know, and undies and hoodie. I wanted to wash all that, and socks and, you know, underclothes stuff, you know. So it's really rough. So after Wednesday or Thursday, the idea of being homeless on the streets and being tortured, targeted, and harassed and perped, and then gotta wake up or they doggone sleep deprive me even more. If I gotta get up early in the morning and go to work, and you know, and then come back on the streets in freezing cold weather. So there were a few things that I planned to do Thursday and Friday that things didn't work out, and so I just hope that I turn out all right, you know. But I'm just, explaining my situation and what my needs are. And so I'm definitely sleepy and sleep deprived, and can't even think properly. But I started to feel better after almost 3 hours after the situation happened. And then after that, I started to feel like bored waiting in a waiting room. So I already started the short story before the incident happened. But then I continued it. I'm not done yet, but I want to work on it more. But not tonight. I'm going my ass to sleep. At least try to, you know. So, excuse me. For any of you, a few people who were praying for me, thanks for your prayers and support. And yeah, I definitely need all the help I can get, because it's like I wish people would wake up to what's going on rather than attacking people and blaming them for their situation. you know so yeah, so I started on a short story, and people don't care that it's the last day of the year. They're still making abusive, hateful, narcissistic perp comments and deliberately and on purpose trying to ruin my day. And so yeah, I really don't even care to ring in the New Year's. I don't care about no New Year's resolutions. I just don't care about nothing. I'm just freaking tired, you know. So the hospital said, I don't know if I said it earlier, the hospital diagnosed me with a respiratory viral infection or something like that. But I don't think I have a viral infection. It's the freaking perps hitting me with weapons. But as I said, I'm gonna tell y'all more in detail tomorrow. I did do a video while I was in the hospital, but I figure that my hospital band was exposed. So I felt like, well, the way the perps being so ruthless, I'm afraid that they might do something very wicked with my medical record number. So I decided to not publicize the video, you know. But they said the nurse practitioner said that I have a lot of fluid in both ears. Well, a couple of weeks ago, I was feeling badass vertigo, like really bad vertigo. But I'm not really feeling vertigo right now, But um, yeah, like what happened, the medical incident, it just caught me off guard and came out of nowhere and all of a sudden. But I'm gonna tell y'all in more, like, I hope to try to remember every detail, and I'm gonna try to tell y'all tomorrow what happened. And so the paper said that I need to get plenty of rest, But I can't get plenty of rest if I got to start work Monday. And even if I didn't have the job, plenty of rest, I couldn't get plenty of rest homeless on the streets, you know? So before they kicked me away from that sleep spot, on Sundays, I would lay there almost all day on Sunday. Not every Sunday, but a lot of Sundays before the incident happened. And I was doing that basically before they bought up the property. So I mean, that place was vacant, you know? And so man, so I mean, I'm sorry that I'm like slowed down with talking and everything. Can't think properly. I feel mentally woozy and everything. But thanks for listening to me. And I really, as I said, I really hate to have asked for $150 more. But thank God that when the incident happened, one of the workers, she had paid for my meal, and well, I had to take the ambulance to get to the hospital. And I'm also thankful and glad that I was able to get a taxi cab transportation voucher to get over here, because if I had to pay, it would have been like a little bit over $31. $31. So I'm glad I didn't have to pay that. But dinner costed $11.06 for me, you know. So the few supporters that I do have, I'm surprised that I have any left. And thanks for y'all, you know, the nice things, you know, the likes, shares, supportive comments. Thanks for subscribing. And thanks for did I say comments? And thanks for the support. Thanks for the prayers. And and if you did donate financially, thanks for that too. And if you wish that you could in your heart but couldn't afford to, thank you for that too. You know, and thanks for reading my community posts, and thanks for reading any of my blogs and my short stories and ebooks. And thanks for watching my videos. And you know, just thanks for any different random way of support and showing that you care. I don't know, I feel like I'm missing something. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Yeah, thanks for doing all that. And I don't even ask in every video like other people do, you know. But it's now, you know, close to New Year's. And I thought I was gonna reach that. I thought I was gonna reach 1,000 subscribers by the new year. I thought, I felt so hopeful that I would have like 1,000 subscribers on this channel. But I wanted it to come naturally, and I wasn't gonna ask for subscribers or ask for extra subscribers. Because me, I don't have the same privileges as everybody else. You know, if other people who already got 1 million subscribers and they still say like, comment, share, and subscribe, and share this with, you know, and trying to get more subscribers, you already got 2 million and still want more for your content or whatever. But I don't get the so-called privilege to be like, help me reach 1,000 subscribers or help me reach 1,500. Yeah, I don't get those privileges. So, and then if I do, I gotta have the misfortune of the undesirably attracting more trolls and perps that I'll have to block. More enemies rather than more supportive people, you know. So, and then abusive, jealous, narcissistic, regular and fake TI perps would falsely accuse me of they would falsely accuse me of being thirsty for subscribers or thirsty for likes, clout chasing. They already make up those lies and say that about me. Like, I deserve to be punished. I'm not allowed to be like, well, hey, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm not allowed the same privileges as everybody else, you know? And most so-called normal people not really interested in gang stalking anyway, you know? And they have people, if they're considered a YouTube influencer or a content creator, and they have a certain amount of following, and all they do is, you know, document their daily life just like I do. And it's called work and a side hustle, and they get paid for it, and it can be monetized and everything else, you know. But I deserve to be punished with no monetization of any of my YouTube videos or blogs or my short stories. I deserve to just have less privileges, be punished with less privileges and rights than everybody else. And I gotta be considered the worst person in the world over the smallest things. Like, if I were to get angry at a fly touching my food and there's a video about that, I would get attacked and yelled at and viciously attacked and have stones thrown at me and be told that I'm the most despicable human being. I'm like, well, I'm getting shunned and attacked for doing what normal. I mean, anybody else would get mad and trying to fight off the flies or the gnats or whatever too. You know? So I hope to sleep well tonight. This video, I wanted it to be like just 5 or 10 minutes, so I ended up talking way longer. But I'm still like sleepy. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. So I mean, I had up to 950 subscribers, but then a couple of people, it's like every time I upload a video or upload a video or community post, I see I lose a subscriber. But even though I have 948 subscribers, I don't get any more comments than I did back in May, when I had like 300 something. And I really think that the situation with Trisha, that boosted up my followers like crazy. But I'm not getting, I mean, if I'm getting like 150 views, but only 2 likes and no comments. So that's how I know I have more enemies, more stalker enemies and haters than supporters that are my subscribers. Now they had this fake T.I. perp named Justin Case, call himself T.I. Justin Case. And he subscribed and then unsubscribed from my channel. And he must have been manipulated or brainwashed with the perps smear campaigns about me. You know, I was devastated and hurt, like, because you're supposed to be a fellow T.I. So when I have more perps than targets subscribe to me, because the majority of the so-called TIs have flipped. That's why you hardly see many YouTube agents anymore. Because, as I said, I don't think that there's really need for YouTube agents anymore. If the program worked to successfully turn so many TIs into perps and get them to flip, and they multiple times they kept trying to get me. And you can tell when a so-called target have flipped. And of course, when they do perp stuff, and the Bible says you will know them by their fruits. And they will use that as a weapon against me to try to falsely make like I'm the one who's the one with the corrupt, bad, producing the spiritual, corrupt, bad fruit. So they had somebody on TikTok that was supportive and nice when the moment she stumbled upon my account. And then today she came and private messaged me something that sounded smart ass, you know, by trying to tell me that I have to be my own success and that no one will do it for me. I'm pretty much paraphrasing what she said. And I'm like, well, you can't thrive or be a success, you know, being targeted, being a real target. But the popular fakes, they talk about their businesses that they own and everything. When you ask them, well, how can I get help to, you know, have my own business? They ignore you or want to keep a secret or act like they don't want to help you, you know. My words are not coming out properly. I sound weird. So, but I felt like I just had to say a couple of those things. To release them from holding them in on my thoughts and everything. So last I checked, I was at 948 subscribers. But as I said, I was hoping to have reached 1,000 by the end of this year, like just before the new year or whatever. But it's all right, you know. And the popular fake T.I. perps, they lie and say that they're the most targeted in the world. What are you doing with 20,000 subscribers, 400,000 likes, 1 million views, and 5,000 comments, supportive comments, defending and agreeing with you? Hardly any, and maybe 1 or 2 hater or offensive comments. That doesn't sound like the most targeted in the world. If you got you got one of the fancy brand new luxury car, you brag about your new business that you started. You brag about, you know, the new house you just bought, and you brag about your your new honeymoon that just took place in Montpellier, France, and you have a loving, supportive family. Life is great for you. You're not being workplace mobbed. You're not being stressed out. You're not going through hell. Don't you tell me you're the most targeted in the world. And you're not being radiated and burned. So, yeah. So I'm feeling anxiety about the next couple of days, hoping that everything goes smoothly. And, I'm really scared, and I hate that the perps have me in this predicament, because if people want to tell me that I have to find my own way to be a success, if that's the case, I would have been a success a long time ago. Long time. I mean, straight out of foster care, kind of long time ago, I could have been a success. But it's victim blaming to try to say that you allow yourself, or that you allow others to ruin your life, when it's not that case. When you're being, because if I could be a success by choice, then I wouldn't be in this predicament. If I can make choices, nobody would want to choose to be in my predicament. And I have to hear narcissistic lectures about how others have it worse. But that doesn't negate or, minimize what I'm going through. I understand that others have it worse than me, and that I have it worse than some others too. And the others who might have it worse than me, there might be somebody who has it worse than them too. And people worse than those people. And, vice versa. Did I say vice versa? I meant to say on and on. My words are not coming out right. Dang. I wish I could be writing more short stories, nonfiction ebooks, and novels. But with that job, or any employment kind of job, I won't be able to have time at all to do that, And then on off days, I don't even really get to rest. What I got to do is run errands, And so, I wish I could, write novels. But the online perp Star Bricker, I caught her trying to say that, people who do busking on the streets, they get paid and get money because they actually have talent. And then she tried to lie and say that you have no talent, trying to talk about that I have no talent. But she's been trying to, trying to stump on and ruin my spirits and everything. Will try to break my spirit. And, tear me down in any way possible. The short story that I recently wrote, I forgot the title. I can't think of the title right now. It was one of the more recent short stories that I wrote. I can't believe that my mind went blank and I can't think of the title. My mind went blank and I can't think of the title. So that short story in a community post, I had 9 thumbs up, and that was the most likes I ever got on a short story. And I didn't even think, I personally thought that I may have done a mediocre job on that short story, because I was damn sure was very sleep deprived. But Defying the Odds, that's the short story that I wrote. That one. And they've had people who told me that they thought I was a phenomenal writer, and people in person telling me that they see potential in me being a successful writer. You know, and then Star Bricker lied and said that yeah, those people just didn't want to tell her that her writing is garbage, and they'll just tell her anything to make her feel good. And why do you think that they only wanted to write one short story? It wasn't that they didn't have time. They told me that they had to go out of town very soon. So that's why, if they didn't care about me and reading my short story and everything, they took the time out to critique it and said it was very good. But when you critiquing a short story, it's like a freaking mental health diagnosis. It's like, it seems like it's no one formula to write a short story this way or that way. Or if you want to edit it, if you put 5 editors in 5 different rooms, and if they want to critique your short story, I don't think all 5 of them will have the same consensus or the same opinion. But they would go based on what sounds good to them. And that's just like with being a cook. If you cook something, your opinion on what the flavor will be different from another person that's doing a taste test. You know, so that's kind of like what it is, you know. But those ladies, they told me that they saw potential in me being a good writer. And also, they each gave me $50 for, did they each give me $50 or did they each give me $100? I don't remember if I think they each gave me $100. I think they both gave me $100 each. I don't remember if it was $50 each or $100 each. And I don't remember if I stayed in the hotel 1 or 2 nights. So, well, it's now 11:19 p.m. So I didn't even mean to be up talking and rambling on. But I'm glad to be just venting out right now so that I can ease my mind, so I won't have so much clutter and worry on my mind, you know? So, before I go, they had this lady yesterday on YouTube. It looked like she got a new cooking channel started up. And she did some kind of breakfast pizza recipe. And I made a supportive comment on it. And what she did was, I think she deleted the, excuse me. I made a supportive comment that said that, you know, that it looks good and that it reminds me, brings back memories of the breakfast pizza when I was in elementary school. And so she deleted the video, and I think she blocked me also. And I'm like, people are weird. You know, and she had like a not smack brand new, but pretty new YouTube channel, you know. I felt hurt because it's like, you know, I didn't even say anything wrong or offensive, you know. But she liked and encouraged everybody else's comments. Like, so, yeah, but I need any and all the help that I can get. And I hope to rest well. And this video won't upload until it will already be tomorrow, New Year's, you know, by the time I this video successfully uploads. It'll be past midnight. So happy New Year's 40 minutes in advance. I'm thankful and glad it's quiet over here right now. And I heard a little bit of fireworks earlier. And I think I hear a little bit of music right now after I just thought I heard was peaceful and quiet. So I don't want any New Year's resolutions, but I desire to want to have more peace with people and less grudging abuse and hate from everybody. You know, and I would like to mend. I tried to say this last year. I mean, no, was that last year or earlier this year? It was last year that I felt like I wanted to mend broken relationships and friendships and you know, clear the grudges, you know. But narcissistic abusers, you can't do that with. Gang stalkers, you can't do that with. You gotta just stay away, you know. But I don't want to be having grudges and still being bitter. You know, I would like to make a truce and be peaceful, you know. But it's so hard because the gang stalkers put money and power and abuse over a love for another human being. Because when you sold out and you lost your conscience, you don't have a soul anymore, you just want a war. So thanks for listening to my crazy ass. I love y'all. A happy early New Year's. And I guess I'll see y'all.